components. I want to speak specifically about one piece of this bill that I found on page 8, and specifically that's the part that adds the language invasive physical examination. I'm going to read it just so maybe you hear what I read. It says that this section shall not apply to a hearing or vision examination. This section shall not be construed to prohibit a school district from conducting health screenings or, and then it adds the language, invasive physical examinations in emergent care situations or from cooperating in a child abuse assessment commenced in accordance with section 232.71B. So I looked up that code, which I want you to know that section of code applies to the Department of Health and Human Services. Now, I'm assuming that that was meant for a situation where maybe a teacher suspected abuse, but I want to tell you that never in a million years would I do an invasive physical examination of a child, because that's not my job. What kind of invasive physical examination, I found myself asking, would any teacher or school employee need to do? There are a lot of things wrong with this bill, but this is beyond wrong. I absolutely cannot imagine any situation when a school would need to do an invasive physical examination of any student. This one line could potentially put a teacher in a very uncomfortable and unwanted position. Why would we put these words in code? Invasive physical examination. School districts have been able to take care of emergent healthcare needs and situations for years without issue. What has changed now where schools would need to conduct an invasive physical examination, especially without parental consent? My concern is the only reason to conduct an invasive physical examination would be somebody's need to check a child's genitalia to see if they matched with the sex that they were presenting.